Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today, we'll be continuing from where we left off, and now we'll be progressing in the story forward, and we'll be going towards the final gym, I think, in this episode. As far as I know, the final gym can be accessed pretty quickly once you reach the final city of the game, but I guess we'll find that out soon enough. But before then, we have to do this story stuff over here where he tells us about the ancient dragons over here and about the what was that item called again? The DNA splicers, right? Which, by the way, remind me, didn't DNA splicers return in Gen 7? I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. By the way, Kyoram, that name in the blue, that is a very important name over there. But anyways, okay, so here we go. So while he was explaining the story, and when he finished, something happened to Opelucid City. But what happened? Well, let's check it out. What was that? Okay, not gonna lie, I definitely did the correct thing by playing this game in the night, because that scene definitely looks a little bit better. Otherwise, it looks too bright in my opinion. But anyways, there you go. Apparently the Team Plasma ship that we were on, it wasn't just a freaking, old style boat. It's actually an airship. And now it's about to fire. It's about to fire ice beams on the entire Opelucid City. And by the way, this is the reason why I said that if you wanted to access the Supermart, you better do it before this gym, because once you beat it and you enter Drayden's house, Team Plasma freezes the Opelucid City. And by the way, this ice also affects the surrounding areas as well. So Route 9 is also now frozen by Team Plasma. This world of ice. Haxorus, use Dragon Tail. Dude, couldn't you ask him to use like Outrage or something? Like, those moves are literally twice this, base power. That's enough, Haxorus. Alright, well, his Haxorus couldn't do anything, but anyways. Let's see what happened. Not only did the ice stay unbroken, there's not even a scratch on it. What's going on? I don't think that's going to work. And of course, the freaking nerd comes back. And they're now talking about the Black and White 1 incident. But anyways, which, by the way, irony for Zinzolin to come back to a place full of ice, considering what he was doing in the first game. But anyway, so now, if you don't know what's happening, Zinzolin is threatening to steal the DNA splicers, because they'll be important for their plan. But anyways, so now we have to stop freaking Team Plasma from stealing the DNA splicers. But anyways, so first we need to fight every single trainer over here. I'm gonna lead with Embor, because the last gym, it's a water type gym, so unfortunately Embor is kind of useless there, just like he was useless in this gym. So I'm fine with Embor leveling up. But anyways, although Embor just has a good matchup against Team Plasma in general, I feel like, because they have normal types like these. So let's see. Unfortunately, I can't even match the levels of these normal grunts as well, because the next gym's level cap for me is literally level 47. Also, oh my god. Well, apparently, screw matching the levels of these grunts. My team is just too strong for them. Anyway, Muck, huh? Can Muck do anything? I know Muck learns Flamethrower, which is what I'm scared of, but it might also know Gunk Shot or some stupid move like that as well. I do know Flamethrower, but I know Muck has very high, special defense, so I don't think Flamethrower would do any damage, at least compared to Return. Which does a lot of damage, which is definitely good to see. But anyways, okay, at least Embor is able to do some serious damage over here, which is good to see. I could have brought Excadrill to this, area as well. Although I'm not even sure why I even, didn't bring it over here. But anyways, doesn't seem like it will punish me too much. Anyway, that's one of these stooges down. But okay, now I don't think we even need to deal with every single grunt, right? Oh, wait, what? Okay, well, that's a bit weird. We shouldn't be able to enter here. Okay, I didn't think that would happen, but anyways, okay, I think we have to then beat every single one. So this is the next one that we have to beat. Also, bother. Well, I guess they really had to find something to censor being called, us being called a brat. Although I think one of the grunts did call us a brat, right? Okay, oh my god, Golbat. Alright, well, we know that this thing knows acrobatics, which will murder Embor pretty quickly. So yeah, let's just switch to freaking Magnezone. By the way, while this is going on, I would also like to give a shout out to Arcade Cosmo, who recently has captured his entire team for the hard gold playthrough that I have mentioned on my channel a couple of times. So that's pretty cool. If you guys like watching somebody play Pokemon Hard Gold for the first time, you can definitely watch Arcane. But yeah, he has named a lot of his Pokemons after his friends, and one of them is me. So that's pretty cool. The Pokemon that he named after me was Heracross, which is my favorite bug type, as I have explained, I think, in my previous episode. I don't remember when I did that, but anyways, okay. I do not know if I should do this because Garbodor technically could know Gunk Shot, which would be a pretty strong move. Though, hey man, I guess if it dies, I really shouldn't worry. But anyways, okay. Okay, my god. Alright, well, this girl just, really loves to just trash talk, apparently. Anyways. Alright, I think there are only supposed to be 3, right, before we have to deal with Zinzolin. And of course, beat him up again. Did anybody took damage? Magnezone took a little bit damage, but I don't think that's too big of a deal, if I can be honest. But anyways. Yeah, trembling in cold. Well, I don't know about that, man. My feet are probably just gonna slip on this freaking ice. I mean, that's what has been happening over here. Which, by the way, what a way for this game to bring back the, Ice Gyms experience from the original game, or like the first game. Because, yeah, the Ice Gym is post-game in this one, and you can't even do that gym because, it's no longer an official gym because the gym leader wants to be a movie star or something like that. I'm not sure, but anyways. Okay, oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Okay, well, that definitely wasn't cool. I'm not gonna lie, one thing that I always found, surprising about Seviper over here is that it freaking learns Sucker Punch. Okay, Wheezing. Well, I taught this freaking lesson to EKI Butters, and I would like to remind everybody that, yeah, Wheezing means bombs. AKA, you should probably switch to something that is immune to freaking... Although this thing also learns Fire Blast, which is what I am scared of. I hope that if it has Fire Blast, it doesn't just one-shot me with that. Because yeah, Weezing's move pool is kind of surprising. Because like, why does this thing, learn Thunder and freaking Fire Blast? I have no idea, by the way, but it does learn those moves for some reason. But anyways, okay, I think with that should be all the grunts, right? Yeah, there we go. He tells us to go to the Pokemon gym, and Zinzolin should be waiting for us over here. But anyways, okay, let's first heal my team over here. Because I definitely don't want Embor to be too low on HP. But anyways, okay, anybody else? Okay, everybody else is fine. Alright then, I think he should be here, right? Yeah, here he is. Alright, well, he can't truly escape anybody in a cold, cold place, huh? Last game he tried to escape from our character in the cold storage in Driftveil City, and well, that didn't really work out for him now, did it? And well, it seems like that story has really not changed for poor Zinzolin over here. But anyway, Cryogonal. And I'm not gonna lie, I really think that the Cryogonal should have a secondary type, if I can be honest. Also would have loved to keep Brick Break on me, so that, I could remove this freaking Reflect, but I guess I want to boost my speed anyway. Also, Cryogonal is just made of freaking paper, so it just freaking dies anyway, so who cares, I suppose. But anyways, okay, what does Zinzolin even have? Did he have 3 Pokemon? I didn't even look at that. I know he has a Cryogonal and he has a Weavile in the back, but I'm not sure what else does he have on the team. Anyways, okay. Okay, my god, Heal D's has already hit the level cap. Okay, my god, he only has 2 more freaking Cryogonals, huh? Alright, well, whatever, dude, sure. Also, by the way, what time for Quick Claw to freaking activate? When I'm already probably faster than the Cryogonal, I'm getting a freaking Quick Claw activation. Although, hey man, I really shouldn't complain about this, considering the fact that he's just wasting his Reflect turns. I think the only thing he can threaten me with, on Embor at least, is his Weavile clicking Aerial Ace. At least I think it knows Aerial Ace. I'm not too sure if I can be honest. But even if it knows that, I'm pretty sure at +4 Embor should be faster, and we should just kill it with arm thrust. Hey, but Embor can just one-shot it with freaking a crit. Unless Reflect just runs out here. I'm not too sure, let's see. Okay, no, Reflect didn't run out, let's see. Okay, yeah, we're faster, but how much does this do? Okay, oh my god, that does nothing. Unless this hit... Okay, no, the final one probably crit, right? Okay, never mind, it didn't even crit. Wait, why did my arm thrust did so little damage? Like, Viva is frail as hell and it's 4 times weak to fighting. You're a strong trainer. You definitely are adept at handling Pokemon. I believe I'll take my leave, simply because I can't stand this cold, but imagine this. A Unova region completely covered in ice. To achieve that splendor, we'll do whatever it takes to obtain the DNA splicers. You're even better than I hoped. Thanks to you, we drove them off. I'm grateful to your Pokemon also. After all that, the least I can do is heal them with this medicine. Alright, wait here. I'll be right back. Alright, what could he possibly go to his gym for? That's a new record for making it there and back. Look these nuts. These are the DNA splicers. My god, this guy's so stupid. Like, why did he bring them out? Dude, they were literally unable to enter the gym and get this thing, and you literally just went in there and brought these things out in the freaking streets. Surely nothing bad can happen because of this stupidity right here, right? Well, doesn't look like anything bad happened, so hey, that's pretty cool. This is what they were after. We're really fortunate Team Plasma didn't get their hands on them. I don't know what their goal is, but I'm sure they're planning something wicked. As we suspected, the hiding place was in the gym. Well thought out. If Drayden isn't there, we can't get in. If he's there, he's the strongest guard we could possibly face. It also explains why the Pokemon gym was remodeled. Whatever, the DNA splicers are in our hands now. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, what just happened? They just stole the DNA splicers that we were about to freaking not let them have it. Oh my god, you know, the stupid thing that happens in a freaking story suddenly screwed us over. Oh my god. Like, seriously, like, what the heck is this, man? It's beyond my imagination to think you'd use one of the 7 sages to find out where the splicers were. Oh, wait, seriously? Okay, my god, you know what? Freaking Drayden is even dumber than I thought. Like, dude, that's literally what they did in the first game, and you were there, so what? Okay, this plot is even dumber than I thought, but yeah. As you can probably tell, the Shadow Triad stole the freaking DNA splicers so that, you know, the movie, or like the story over here, can move on. But anyways, okay, so the Shadow Triad files I know have some dangerous Pokemon, including freaking Weaviles and stuff. But anyway, let's see. Hey, you don't really think you can take the DNA splicers back, do you? Okay, oh my god, you're actually looking to fight me, huh? Alright, well, I mean, I knew that this fight would happen, but didn't think his dialogue would be so little. But anyways, so his first Pokemon is freaking Pawniard, which I said was a threat because this damn thing can know Aerial Ace. But, you know, since there is no Reflect shenanigans present in this fight, let's just hope that this just KOs. I mean, hey man, even if there were Reflect shenanigans present in this fight, I'm pretty sure that... okay, Absol. Okay, Absol is definitely a risky one. I think I should just switch to Skarmory here. So the reason why I don't want to fight Absol is because Absol can know Psycho Cut or Zen Headbutt. Both of which would do like... Actually, they would probably just kill my Pokemon, right? Also, this thing clicking Swords Dance is pretty scary too, given the fact that this thing has insane attack and can know the most superpower. And is now going for a Night/Crit on my Skarmory, which thank god it didn't get that. But anyways, let's see. Okay, it's faster, which is definitely good, but anyways, alright. Okay, my god, I do like freaking no damage to this thing. That's not cool. Alright, let's go in the air again, see what we can do against this thing. Although I'm not gonna lie, Skarmory is freaking tanky to take a Swords Dance boosted Night/Slash that well, but anyways. Alright. Okay, and now... Alright, so now we can do is switch to a more physically bulky Pokemon named Ferrothorn over here. And well, I guess if you were paying attention in the last episode, you probably can tell what is about to happen now, don't you? If you don't, well, just watch. Well, first you can watch it crit my freaking Ferrothorn, but then, yeah, it just gets itself KO'd by a Rocky Helmet plus Iron Barbs. But anyways, okay, the final Pokemon is a freaking Pawniard, which I think Ember should be just able to take care of. Although now that I think about it, maybe that Absol didn't even had the, Psycho Cut and, Z Headbutt moves, because I think it probably would have seen a kill with those moves anyway. But, oh well, hey man, whatever works, I guess, but, alright, let's deal with you. Let's see if it was a... Okay, no, it wasn't a one-hit KO without the crit. Oh well, I guess I really am just under-leveled compared to these guys. Okay, and Healdies has gone over the level cap, so I can't use it for the gym anymore. Alright, well, that's pretty unfortunate, but I don't really plan to use it there anyway, because we have plenty of decent Pokemon for that gym. But anyway, oh no, no. Okay, well, now that you have screwed it up, let's see who is calling me first, I suppose. Oh, these nuts. A strange ship was flying towards Opelucid City, right? Why would you ask your nuts about something in the sky, dude? They're like as far away from the sky. Well, okay, maybe not as far away from your, sky as your legs, but still. But anyways, okay. These nuts, if you run into any trouble, call me. Okay, my god. These nuts, Drayden, glad to see you're safe as well. Yeah, well, what can I say, Cheren? Drayden's dumbass just got, Shadow Triad's nuts dragged all over his face. But anyways, okay, so now they're just gonna tell me about going to the final gym, right? Yeah, that's the final place, Homelau City, or Humelau City. I'm honestly not even sure how you pronounce that thing's name. But yeah, we can just make our way to that city, and then I think I'll just call this episode right here, because I'm not gonna lie, I may not be able to upload every single day this week because, the power outage is in my home currently. Actually, I already had Skarmory. What am I doing? So the problem is that I've been facing power outages in my area because of heavy rain. Like, we just had one of the power fuses just, not of my home, but the, this entire block just fused because of the rain. And so, yeah, there have been power issues in the home. But anyways, now to go to the final gym, because fun fact about this final city, this was not present in the first game, so this is a new location. Just like Lentimas Town, which was also not in the Black and White 1 game. But anyways, in order to reach the freaking final city, first I should probably heal my Pokemon, which I should have probably done in Opelucid City, but my brain is too fried, unfortunately, at this point. Also, I really hate the fact that I have to play in the freaking dark, given the fact that, I'm currently facing power outages, and I have to play in a dark room. So it's kind of hard to see what keys I'm pressing, but I have enough of a muscle memory, I guess, to at least go through here, right? Okay, oh my god, dude, just let me go into the freaking... what is this bridge's name again? I forgot. These nuts, where are you? Andela Town? Yeah, that's quite the freaking sentence over there. We could make some pretty cool sentences out of that, with these nuts jokes. But anyways. Okay, by the way, one of these trainers give you the TM for Facade, right? I could make use of that if I can be honest. But anyways. What is this place's name again? This is one of the cooler places in the game if I can be honest. This place's name is Marine Tube. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure that Marine Tube can have some rare water-type Pokemon spawn outside, right? Because, as you can see over here, we can see water-type Pokemon outside the, tube over here. But, by the way, one thing that I would say is definitely weird about frickin' Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is that in its DLC, the second DLC, they say that the entire facility is underwater, yet if you go to the roof, you never see any water Pokemon outside of that. Instead, you just see the sky as if, it's a dome with the dome that is on the surface rather than inside the water. I think this is the girl with the TM facade, right? Yeah, alright, cool. So yeah, that's kind of weird if I can be honest. Although I guess how shortly that game was made, programming something like that would probably eat even more into the, the Switch's power, the Switch 1's power. But anyways, so yeah, it's a face board. Okay, well, I definitely couldn't have told that before now, couldn't we? But anyway, we also have a lot of encounters that we can get here, but we can just go straight into the gym as well. So yeah, if you guys like what you see, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And the comment section. Okay, well, do you? Okay, yeah, he does let me go here. Because yeah, we can just explore a lot of this place right now. But yeah, if you guys like what you see, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And the comment section, yeah, tell me your opinions about the game so far. And yeah, if you have played this before, what is your personal favorite city in this entire game? My personal favorite city is definitely Driftwell. I feel like it's definitely a cool looking city if you ask me. So if you like Castelia because you're probably a New Yorker or something like that, then yeah, that's cool too. Also, yeah, by the way, yeah, this is something I remembered that we needed to do so that this guy actually goes into the gym and does his freaking job. But yeah, now that we have done that, we can finally take on his gym in the next episode. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all in the next one.